Hello, my name is Michael. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be show you how to make this simple MDF door. I'm going to start this door off by ripping some strips of MDF down to 80mm strips. I mean, it doesn't have to be 80mm. You can do whatever size you want, but I only want to make a relatively small door, so I think that'll look about right with proportions. It's quite a handy door, this one, because you can basically just use any loads of offcuts of MDF. It's quite a good way of getting rid of them and making something useful out of them. This round bit, I think it's called a corner bead cutter. If you Google that, you'll get something. Each company calls them a different name. Okay, so I've got the cutter in the router, so I'm going to cut. So that's all the end grains, all the ends of the MDF stacked clamped together. So you want to be cutting from sort of the edge down, as it were, onto the face. So I clamped them all together because obviously if you try to do one at a time, the router's just going to rock. But if you get them all clamped together, you've got a nice solid base to run the router down. And obviously you can do this face and this face without having to re-clamp. So I'll do one so you can have a look to see what it looks like. Obviously you put some dust extraction around it, but I haven't done it because I was trying to see so you could sort of see what I'm doing, because time you got there's all the hoses and that just kind of get in the way a bit. So that's what you're trying to do, is create that bead. Okay, that's what they look like with all the beads, all the cut on them. You do one on every single one, apart from the last one, which is like that one. Otherwise you don't want them on the edge. So you have to leave one of them, which you don't route the decorative strip on. So now you've got two choices. You can either glue the whole thing back together, just biscuit it or just glue it back together, or, which I'm going to do, is put two rails on the back, and then you can just glue and screw it, or just glue it. Because I think when you open the door, it gives the back of the door a bit more character. It looks like an old sort of cottagey door. So I'll sort of start doing that and then come back and film some more. Okay, I've flicked them all over now, so that's the backs of them. Put a square on them. Make sure they're all square in line with each other. So I'll cut these battens down now. Put a bevel on the edges. So I'm just going to put these, glue and screw them on the back. Or you can glue and pin them, whatever, or just glue them. Obviously, if you're going to use concealed hinges, you need to set them such that you can still get your concealed hinges work where you want them. But you don't have to. You could just glue them together. But I think when you open the door, it just gives the back of the door a little bit of character. So I've got all these screwed in place. There's a bit of blood on the back. I cut my finger, it won't stop bleeding. So. So that's what it looks like. Give it a bit of a sand up, flick a bit of paint on there, and for the back. I just think it looks a bit nicer. You can fill those holes can just be filled, a bit of two-part filler, and just sand it down. So here we are with a finished door. I've just given it a basic coat of paint so you can see what it looks like painted. It's the back. It doesn't really look. I mean, when it's all painted up, you wouldn't really even know it's an MDF door. Look great in a cottage or something. If you've enjoyed the video, please subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching.